Hello and welcome to another episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. Live Feed is brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher for all your digital resources. Check out travelingtechteacher.com. Also brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization geared at helping survivors of bullying. And they want to remind you to check out their Instagram channel. Check out their YouTube channel at Nonfiction Filmmaker. Smash the subscribe button and smash the bell so you're notified every time we post something on our YouTube channel. Maslow Girl 101, thank you for joining the show. Where are you from, Maslow Girl? I think I remember you coming on. All right, let's call on a few people to come on and join us for the show here. Let's see. Get Gavin, get Trini, get William. See if William can come on. Salam Khantoon. And there's SK. I didn't even have to send SK an invite, but I did SK. All right. So, thank you guys. Thank you for joining us. Oh, from Canada. Awesome. Well, welcome. So, for the next 24 hours, I'm going to do an Ask Me Anything, answering all questions for the next 24 hours. So, smash that question mark button and ask your question. But before I do, I want to let you guys know something that occurred to me. And I'm sorry that I've been off a few days. I just needed a few days off because of this thing that had occurred to me. So let me explain. So I was hanging with someone for a little over 30 days. And unfortunately, to keep it honest, me and the person are just different. There's nothing bad about that person. It's just our personalities are different. And when our personalities, come together, it brings out the worst in me. Okay, I don't know what it brings out in the other person, but it brings out the worst in me. So much that I let that person get to me where I'm arguing with different people in my family and stuff like that. And a couple of months ago, or not months, but a couple of episodes ago, I showed a video of a person who was screaming and yelling at me in the workplace. And why I bring that up is because a lot of people in that video said that, I was antagonizing him and that's why he did that, which was not true. And then I made a point of, this is where I want to get to. I made a point of never allowing someone else to change who you are, right? If someone bullies you, don't become a person that's, you're outgoing and now you're no longer outgoing because someone's bullying you. Don't become a person that's like me. I'm not a nice guy by any means. I'm a nice guy to people who are nice to me. I'm not one of those overly nice people that no matter what happens to me, I'm always nice. That's not me. But I do let this particular person get the best of me, and it really, really ticks me off. That I'm behaving this way, not that person. That I'm behaving this way. That I'm actually letting someone get to me. And I do see the question. Just give me a couple of minutes to make this point. I was arguing, like I said, with friends and family because I allowed this person to overwhelm me. And like I said, That person's not an evil person. It's just my personality and their personality just does not work. But I have to learn, and you can't either. This is the point of this. I can't let it affect me to where I'm arguing with family members. And I did what, and I know the question is going to come up, so I'll answer it right away. I'm not arguing in an unprofessional setting. I'm arguing with these people in the privacy of my home. So just so you know, not like that guy in the video that I showed you that is just unprofessional in all types of settings. But it really, I ticked myself off this week that I allowed this person to get to me. You know, but one thing that I do want to say, one of the excuses that a lot of the people made for this person's behavior, for this person that I'm talking about, his behavior, not the person in the video, by the way. This person's behavior is that they're old. They're set in their ways, and that's why they act like that, and that's why they behave like that. You know, we really have to learn to stop using that as an excuse. You know, there's people who are racist, okay? There are people who are very sexist. There are people who say inappropriate things in front of children. And now those people have been doing that all their lives and got away with it. And now they're 90, 80 years old. And people are still allowing them to get away with it because of their age. And I don't think that's an excuse. And that's what I just want to say that, you know, that is not an excuse. You see someone doing something wrong, it doesn't matter how old they are. Call them on it. Maybe if they're a little older, be a little more respectful than you normally will, but call them on it. We shouldn't let old people get away with things. We need to start showing them that the world has changed. That's one thing I'm going to say about that. But back to me. It's me. I want you guys to know that. I should not allow someone whose, like I said, personality clashes with mine, allow me to then go home and take it out on my family. And that's one thing I did wrong, I guess, this week. And just showing you guys I'm not perfect. I might come on here and talk about things, but I'm not perfect, you know. And I really, you know, I gotta work on that with that person, where that person can no longer treat that even no matter how they treat me, no matter what they do to me, I don't take it out on other people. Now, don't get me wrong, I didn't stay silent and then took it out on other people. I definitely told that person, you know, respectfully what the proper way to act when they're in front of me. But nevertheless, then I went and took it out on other family members, and I shouldn't do that. All right, so let's see what we got here. So we got SK asking, everyone has 3 emotional weaknesses. What are those 3 emotional weaknesses? I don't know what they are. Everyone has 3 emotional weaknesses. All right, let me see if I can try and guess these. I don't know. I don't know how to phrase emotional weakness. That they care too much for certain people. Is that an emotional weakness? Salam Yusuf number 8, thank you for joining the show. Smash that heart, whether you're watching this live, guys, or recorded. Smash that heart and show us some love. Thank you, Salma. SK, I'm curious about these emotional weaknesses that you Wait, I meant three, not. There. Oh, okay. Let's see. Everyone has their emotional weakness. No, you know what? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's my bad. There's another mistake I made. You did write there, not three. I don't know why. I read it real quick and I saw three with everything on the screen that's moving. In this video I have, I did that. My mistake. Yes, everyone does have their personal, I mean their emotional weaknesses. Let's see. SK says also says, was this person a family member? Um, I'm gonna leave that open because I really don't want to. Um, I know it's bad, but I feel this is a topic we should talk about because kids are allowing other kids that are bullying them to then become bullies or change their emotional way that they are. But I can't give too much information um, like that. So unfortunately, I can't answer that question. I apologize for that. So let's see. I have two questions. Let's see what. Well, I actually have a statement at first here. So the first statement is the Yankees are on a 9 game winning streak and are 72 and 52, and I'm going to a game tomorrow. Oh, that is great. That is great. Yeah, I love watching games live. Yes. And it said that I had two questions. Don't see it. So if any, Salma, if you posted another question, please post it right back up. I do apologize. I did want to say what I wanted to say and do my opening of the show before I actually um, went and answered any of the questions. But yeah, so SK, if you have another statement or another question, uh, let me know. But to close up, so we could talk about other things. Um, I was wrong to allow this person's attitude to get me to change my attitude towards my loved ones or my friends or anybody. We can't allow that, and I don't know what we can do. I still haven't got this figured out, myself. I'm going to be honest, because even today, me and my wife had an argument about it. I really don't know how to fix this. If you're out there and you know how I can fix this, let me know. Is just this person's personality just so clashes with mine, and be honest, the person's just very disrespectful, um, and but not an end, but and a big but. I mean a big old but. You know, I cannot allow it to change who I am or to change the relationship between me and other friends that I might have or family members that are cool with me, that I get along great with. So I do have another question, and it's from SK, and let's see. It says, I'm about to DM you something about I'm worried about. Can you read it? Sure I can. All right. So we're waiting for a DM. Um, but yeah, it's. I could imagine that it's very difficult for kids who are being bullied, and then they end up changing their attitudes. I know some kids and even some adults have told me that uh, they've become bullies themselves based on being bullied. Now, I wasn't bullied by any means, but I would call it more of a situation of just a person that just seems. I mean, I know it's not like this, but it just seems like this person has no respect, and I don't like people that don't have respect. That disrespect. Especially if they were disrespecting me, and that's what it seems like to me. Now I could be wrong, but that's what it seems like to me. And I guess not having an outlet to express that has probably put me in the situation that I am now, where I'm arguing with people who I'm not going to say have nothing to do with it, but people who I should not be arguing with. All right, so let me make sure I can read this. Hey, so SK, you're back? Yes, okay. Can I read this out loud, SK, or what? Let me know first. Before I start to read it, I want to know, do I read it out loud or do I read it to myself first? But if you're in this situation, definitely don't argue with the people who either have nothing to do with it or are just, I don't know, are just on the sidelines. You know, it's because there's no in your head, but then tell me, but you can tell me what you think out loud. Okay. All right. So give me a second, guys. Enjoy the music for a minute. I'm going to read this. Um, all right. Um, Here's my opinion on it. Um, I believe that they're both from the same area. Not both the same country, but the same basic area, and that's why they sound alike. Um, I don't have, and I'm sorry to keep everyone else in the dark, but he has this question he wants me to answer. Um, um, yeah, I think they're basically from the same area, and that's why they sound so alike, and their texting might be alike, and so on and so forth. Um, I don't have any evidence to prove otherwise, and that's my opinion on that. Yeah. So our shows have been disconnecting. Don't know why, but our shows have been disconnecting. Maybe I need to just update the latest version. So I'm just definitely going to keep this show within 24 minutes, and that's why I definitely put on here that I'm only going to be doing a show for 24 minutes. So if no one has any questions, I'm going to continue with my statement about allowing people to change who you are emotionally or any other way. As I mentioned, and I'm going to say it again because I know some people need to hear it more than once. I have had both adults, when I've interviewed kids and adults about bullying, say that they went from being the person bullied to the person who's doing the bullying, because they noticed that society protects the bully. And but you never want to do that. Especially you never want to, you know, be the person who takes out being bullied on his family or friends or other people. And all too often that happens, right? I had a mom tell me the other day, I was interviewing her. She told me that her daughter, she's never heard her daughter curse at other people, other adults, other children her age, but she curses like a sailor to her. She says F you, and she says all these things to her and her husband. In other words, her parents. So people, it is true. People get comfortable with you and they feel that they can treat you a certain way and they can act a certain way with you. But I still think it's important to, tell them I don't appreciate this type of treatment. London Tenno, thank you for joining the show. And you can't allow people to do that, unfortunately. And let's see. Did you see, says SK, the other statement I sent you through DMs too? No, I have not. Let's see. No. Well, let me see this account and then I'll be able to let you know more. All right? So show me that account and we'll see more. But as of right now, I don't think it's true at all. So I don't know what we can do. I don't know what you can do so that you don't become a person that's taking out your frustrations of being bullied or having a person that is just so disrespectful in your life like I had, and not take it out on your family members. I don't know the answer. I'm going to send this video to Dr. V and see if Dr. V can help. See if Dr. V has any opinions. But I know that I was trying very hard, and I'm going to continue to try very hard to really, 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 really think about what I'm saying and what I'm doing and what I'm feeling too when I think of this person. That to me, I think, is very important to do. Check your feelings when you're thinking of this, of your bully or this person. When it comes to bullies, I think the best thing is not to think about them. For me, that's what helped me. Maybe for you, thinking about them might help. But to me, thinking about them is not a thing to do, because then you're just going to take out the abuse on your friends and your family. Let me see. SK says, I would never curse around children. That's good. That's good. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that, SK. That is a good thing not to do, that's for sure. All right. Let's see. All right, so give me a second here, guys. I'm so sorry. I just made that show. All right. So we're here on 24 minutes, and I definitely said the show was going to be 24 minutes long. If you got one more question, SK, uh, let's ask real quick because I definitely want to keep this show under 24. Um, all right, so let's go. So just I'm gonna just leave these words with you guys. I'm gonna try my best not to think about this person. When I do think about them, I'll go meditate or go do something else, draw something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I definitely would do something else to keep this person out of my mind. That's definitely what I'm gonna do, and I think that's can help us all. Uh, no, I don't. No, I don't. Um, uh, I sent you a DM, SK. So that's gonna do it for us. I want to thank SK London Tenno for joining the show. Our good friend Salma Yusuf, Maslow Girl 101. Thank you for joining the show. Um, and don't let people change you emotionally. That's the important part of this show. Don't let people change you emotionally. Don't let people make you, I mean, not make you, but you know irritate you so much that you're arguing with your friends and your family. That's the best thing advice I can give, and I'm going to try my best to do that as well and become better and not let this person get to me. But I still think that just because someone's 90 or 100, we should not give them a pass to be rude or be disrespectful or be racist or sexist or any of those things. That's the way I look at it. So, live feed is brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization geared at helping survivors of bullying. So let them help you. And check out their YouTube channel at Nonfiction Filmmaker. Smash the subscribe button and smash the bell so you're notified every time we have a show. So anyone can wear the crown. Anyone can be a hero. Be kind to one another and have a great day. Bye, SK.